a homebrew chicken feeder. A couple of chickens home, and they were feeding out of this tin here, but they kept spilling it everywhere. So I grabbed this one, which is a generic feeder, and same deal, spilling it everywhere. Now this one's just hung up off the rafters at the moment, but I went to Bunnings and grabbed some bits and pieces. This thing. It might look like a potato cannon or a spud cannon, but what it is some stormwater drain, 90mm, a 90mm cap, a 90mm, 40 degree joiner, and another cap, and a screw-on cap. Our drill, or impact driver. We have some Phillips screws and some 90mm brackets we're going to use to screw over there so the chickens can get fed without making a mess. Also, having this extra cap on it means when it's installed I can close off access to the food. So if it's raining or whatnot, that can be put on there. This top cap comes off to add more, and this bottom one's just to close off the end bit. That's actually a bit cut off this one, and that's just an extra bit I had to pay for. All up, looking at about $15. Is mount these around there and screw it on there. So let's do that. So it's a bit hard one-handed, but that goes around there. That goes around there. About just under a foot off the ground. Should be a lot high enough for them to reach. Minimise a bit of splashback. And they just go on there with the drill. So I'm going to do that now. So we've got them in, that one in. Just got this last one to drive home, and just thought I'd show you what's so good about impact drivers. These things are absolutely brilliant. They take the work out of screwing screws in. They don't seem to chew the screws up as much. I mean, my tip's pretty bad, it's well worn, but see if we can do this while holding it. Watch this. In, just like that. Absolutely brilliant. It's time to fill this up. Now these aren't overly tight, they're more a friction fit. So to make it a bit easier to fill up, I'm just going to lower it down. Alright, so a bit lower. Now let's fill her up. Somewhere at the top to store the end cap when it's not on, and you can screw it on there to keep the moisture out when it rains, and it's fully height adjustable. Pretty cool.